Hello guys, welcome back to a new episode. In this one we are looking at well, it is soon to be HUMBL. It is currently Tsnp and it is going to be Humble Pay. So of course up until this merger, which is obviously not changed name yet, so if you are wondering why I called it the merger, you know what, we are seeing a bit of an increase in the price of the share. I think for a long-term position guys, this one really is a very cool investment opportunity. Now of course I am not a financial advisor, so I do recommend that you do your own research, but with that being said guys, this video is covering all of my opinions on this stock into the next week, and of course more generally looking at the fundamentals. If it sounds like a plan, if you might enjoy this episode, please leave a like and subscribe, it would go a mile. With that being said, let's jump straight in. So yeah guys, Humble, or at least Tsnp, has been flying up by quite a lot over the past 5 days. We can see that in the past 5-day period, we are now up by about 273%. So if you guys had bought in back then, you are very, very lucky because the price has absolutely rocketed. This becomes a lot more apparent when we look on the 1 month chart, as we are seeing insane increases in price, all the way up over 820%. And I think, you know what guys, that is fairly justified in this stock. Usually when it goes up by such a significant amount, I say, you know what guys, probably, wait off a bit, wait for a sell-off. But with this company, honestly guys, in my opinion, the fundamentals are there. I mean, yes, we are seeing a bit of a sell-off on the Friday. That's not too concerning overall. We are down by a significant amount. But you know what, when we're looking at the company from a business model perspective, this one is pretty cool. Obviously, Humble Pay basically is a very interesting and cool way to pay on your mobile device, and of course other platforms. You can see that they are in many different countries around the world, and if you have had a look into the fundamentals fully, you'll know how cool of an investment opportunity this potentially could be. And of course, you know what guys, this stock could be valued very highly in the future. Now of course, I'm not going to put a price target on this one in this episode, maybe in a future episode if you want to see me do that, but I do think that the potential long term is there with this company. I think it's a very, very interesting investment opportunity. Currently this one is a penny stock, and yes, it is going to have the volatility of a penny stock, and yes, it is increasing in price rapidly, but this is one of those opportunities where I say, in my personal view, and like I've said before, I am not a financial advisor, but I think this is definitely a stock which does deserve to be a bit higher in price. And I think once that name change does become official, we'll have a bit more of an increase as well. But up until that date guys, I definitely can see this one increasing by a significant amount more. I wouldn't be surprised if this one was to pass $5 and maybe even $10 in the future over a more long-term perspective, but I definitely think this one does have some real potential. So going into next week guys, I definitely think that the Monday could see a bit more of a sell-off, and I wouldn't be too concerned about that. If it didn't see a sell-off, I think it would be relatively flat, similar to what we saw on the later part of Friday. Obviously a lot of volatility is still in that though, but you know what, I think if it remains at a similar level to what we saw on Friday, maybe even a bit of a decrease, I would not be too concerned at all. I think it would present a decent buy-in opportunity. For the rest of the week, I think results are going to be mixed, but I think generally we will be up for the end of the week, as I do believe that, like I said, up until that official name change, things are going to be very volatile to the upside. I think even post that, I think a lot more people will be investing in that, because once the name has officially changed, people will, 100% know what they're getting into. And I know that yes, we already know, but obviously long-term investors may be looking for that official name change, and of course once that does come, I think a lot of good things will be coming for this stock. So yeah guys, Tsnp obviously could see a lot of growth in the next week, but this is another one of these ones where it is a penny stock, but I definitely see it as a long-term hold. I think it's a very good company, and I think the fundamentals absolutely are there. So if you enjoyed this episode guys, please do leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye until then.